been gone on.
No, right.
The only reason I went there was
That's what I was hoping they would actually.
and I got
wave of action. No, I knew wave of action. I think that you need to let it go.
You're giving away plants?
Yeah.
Are you sort of like traveling around and giving them away?
Well, they're
Or
for
you're set up right here?
People don't carry them on the march. Wrapping a little Earth Day.
Okay. Parsley?
What's that?
Is that parsley?
I mean, it's useful, it's functional.
What is it? Is it all parsley?
It's all parsley. Two different kinds of parsley. Mostly the curly kind. I got a few of the other ones.
Did you grow it yourself?
No.
Okay.
But even the different
You ever seen that costume making songs?
Alright guys, ain't much.
They know how to keep it cool, boy. They know how to keep it cool. But that don't change many. That still don't change many. They're still nasty motherfuckers. As long as they got that 610 office.
I told people about it because my family goes back military for God knows how long. And people how are you gonna do that? Will ask me things about that.
I'm good. How are you? Fucking gangsters, their own power players, you know, and like it's basically just a struggle between them, you know, and then.
And if she doesn't stop, we can stop.
Give us a little explanation. It's all you. Mic check. Thank you, family.
Thank you, family.
For showing up. No matter what.
No matter what.
Look around.
Look around.
Share your light with your brothers. brothers and sisters.
Share your life with your brothers and sisters.
That is planting seeds in one another.
That is planting seeds in one another.
Finding the community
Finding the community
that allows each one of us
that allows each one of us
our journey,
our journey,
our story,
our story,
the causes we are affected by,
the causes we are affected by,
the issues we know,
the issues we know,
whether we wanted to or not.
whether we want to or not.
But we're one rainbow family,
But we're one rainbow family,
including the frequencies outside of the rainbow,
including the frequencies outside of the rainbow.
all the hue of human.
All the hue of human.
Are you earthlings?
Are you earthlings?
Is this earth?
Or is this earth?
This is an opportunity
This is an opportunity
to share consciousness and focus
to share consciousness and focus
and appreciation
and appreciation
for our planet.
for our planet.
The word planet means traveler.
The word planet means traveler.
Planetus. All of us are travelers.
All of us are travelers.
All of us are earthlings.
All of us are earthlings.
Those who've gathered here in this park,
Those who gathered in this park,
right here in Zuccotti,
right here in Zuccotti,
have called out for the voiceless,
Called out for the voiceless.
have called out for breaks in the rain,
called out for breaks in the rain
of tyranny,
of tyranny,
of injustice,
of injustice,
of misunderstanding,
Misunderstanding.
of 5 companies controlling the American bubble,
of 5 companies controlling the American bubble,
of people trusting the media over their own gut instinct.
of people trusting the media over their own gut instincts.
When you make eye contact,
When you make eye contact,
you've changed the world.
you change the world.
Every time you take a breath,
Every time you take a breath,
we transform.
we transform.
My name is Echo.
His name is Echo.
At the General Assemblies here at this park
General Assemblies here in this park.
in October of 2011,
On October 2011,
I invited the people
I invited the people
who are brave souls,
who are brave souls
who show up.
to show up.
All of you would qualify.
All of you qualify.
The 1% of the 99% that shows up
The 1% of the 99% that shows up
need to then beacon out need to be a beacon
need to be a beacon
of light in the world.
of light in the world.
I am here today
I am here today
asking for farmers,
asking for farmers,
for people who are willing to grow plants for people to eat.
for people who are willing to grow plants for people to eat.
Come see me.
Come see me.
I have land upstate.
I have land upstate.
I have farmers who have been working.
I have farmers who have been working.
They want company.
They want company.
Many hands make light work.
Many hands make light work.
Do you know what you want to eat this year?
Do you know what you want to eat this year?
Do you know what you want to eat in 5 years?
Do you know what you want to eat in 5 years?
Do you know what your great-great-grandchildren will be eating?
Do you know what your great-great-grandchildren will be eating?
Thank you for tending a garden and show up.
Thank you for tending a garden and show up.
Please be in contact with me soon.
Please be in contact with Echo soon.
If you are willing to come upstate 2 hours
If you are willing to come upstate 2 hours
and pitch in on a 180-acre farm,
and pitch in on a 188-acre farm,
there's forests and waterfalls and places to swim.
there's forests and places to swim.
All the things that we love about the earth
All the things we love about the earth
are even better when we share and take care of them together.
are even better when we share and take care of them together.
Echo Lake,
Echo Lake,
ECO,
ECO,
LAKE,
LAKE,
at Gmail,
Gmail,
or Facebook,
or Facebook,
and it's ARC38,
and it's R38,
ARC
ARC
38.
38.org.
.org. We love you.
We love you.
We each want to grow
We each want to grow
so we can support one another.
so we can support one another.
Who has a message? Step forth
Who has a message? Step forward.
and
have a message. Okay, let's go.
Hey, echo.
Mic check!
Mic check.
Mic check!
Mic check.
Hi!
Hi.
My name's Peter!
My name's Peter.
I'm with an organization
I'm with an organization
called System Change,
called System Change,
not Climate Change.
not climate change.
And we've been working
And we've been working
with a coalition
with the coalition
that includes
that includes
the Green Party,
the Green Party,
Occupy the Pipeline, Strike Debt,
Strike Dead,
to put on this action.
to put on this action.
It's part of a wave of actions
It's part of a wave of action
that are taking place
that is taking place
today
today
and all the way up
and all the way up
to May Day.
to May Day.
It's called the Global
It's called the Global
Climate
Climate
Convergence.
Convergence. So,
Why are we here?
why are we here?
Standing in the rain
Standing in the rain
in Zuccotti Park,
in Zuccotti Park,
holding plants.
holding plants.
We're here
We're here
to reclaim
to reclaim
Earth Day
Earth Day
from corporations.
from corporations.
If you look
If you look
just a mile away,
just a mile away,
just a mile up north,
just a mile up north,
you'll find another Earth Day.
you'll find another Earth Day.
An Earth Day sponsored
And our day sponsored
by Toyota,
by Toyota,
United Airlines, Con Edison.
Con Edison.
We don't need
We don't need
more fossil fuels.
more fossil fuels.
The future of Earth
The future of Earth
won't be brought to us
will be brought to us
by corporations.
by corporations.
The future of Earth
The future of Earth
will be brought to us
will be brought to us
by us.
by us.
Today,
Today,
we're putting corporations
corporations
on notice.
on notice.
We're going to be delivering
We're going to be delivering
these plants.
these plants.
Just a little taste,
Just a little taste,
just a little reminder
just a little reminder
of what we're defending
of what we're defending
and what these corporations
and what these corporations
are exterminating.
are exterminating.
Our planet.
Our planet.
Are you ready
Are you ready
to stand up
to stand up
and fight back?
and fight back?
Are you ready?
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 Okay, you want to tell me why you're here and what this is about?
I'm here to spread awareness about Mount Manresa, which is a 15-acre property on Staten Island that was recently purchased by developers who have begun to destruct the 400-year-old trees with the intentions of building 250 extra townhouse units in a space that is far too overdeveloped to begin with. So that's why we're here, to tell Manhattan that we need everybody to kind of pull together and support us.
Have they started taking
The trees they started felling the trees. Yeah, they're
One or two, maybe.
400-year-old trees, unprotected. Some of the oldest trees in New York City that were still
The
around.
roots are still alive.
Yeah,
You know,
How long
trees.
have you been fighting this?
A year.
yeah.
And in the space of a year, they removed the trees?
Well, they sold the property in the space of a year, and they started the destruction of the trees last week.
Yep, on the other Earth Day. What was that? Tuesday. It was another Earth type day.
So what's your plan to do next to appeal it or to get some recourse?
You wanna?
We want to make sure that no church that has 100 years worth of tax-free status can sell property for developers when it should be for the community as an open space. It should go for another not-for-profit. This is totally greed. And then they wonder why people are leaving the church too. I'm from Staten Island.
I'm from Staten Island.
For the past year, we tried to save.
For the past year, we've tried to save
15 acres of trees.
15 acres of trees.
The trees are 300 to 400 years old.
The trees are 300 to 400 years old.
And they cut them down last week.
And they cut them down last week.
The Savo brothers did not care about the community wishes because the community did not want it. We were not advised or informed. It was done behind our back.
The developers
The developers
Did this behind our back.
did this behind our back
Without community input.
without community input.
That what Sandy crashed, Savo, the developers smashed.
When Sandy crashed, Savo, the developers smashed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Once hold it for you, like once we start marching, just hold one of the ribbons and try to get other people out. Yeah. We don't
Come on, people!
Let go of the ribbons, please. Rain got to the tube. Black Wall Street, not our water. 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 Black Wall Street. We are here today. We are here today. To tell Tom DiNapoli. The state controller. That we do not. Want any of our pension funds. In oil. In gas. Or coal. The student government of City College. March 20th. Hunter. March 26th. Baruch. April 8th. Medgar Evers. April 11th. And the Bronx Community College. April 11th. And then the vacation intervened. But we're going back to school tomorrow. Going back to all our campuses, and we're going to organize the rest of the campuses.
Enter in the fossil fuel legacy that doesn't mind the decay. They have scrambled our system. They have scrambled their own brains. They believe stock prices are what keeps us continuing each day.
Black Wall Street, not our water. 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 We are a people's movement. We are reclaiming Earth Day. We are
here at Zuccotti Park on Earth Day, and the folks from System Claims on Climate Change and a bunch of other groups have just walked around the stock exchange and walked around a few select places in the Wall Street area. And it was wonderful energy. It was great to see the array of people coming out. And I couldn't help but think about two things. One is because it was raining right when we first started, I thought about the very first rally I ever went to. And it was on the 1-year anniversary of 3 Mile Island, and it had been raining that day also. And somebody had solar panels up, and they were charging a battery charger, they were playing a radio, they had hooked up a radiation detector. And I was in my early 20s, I'm like, how does the solar power work when it's so overcast? And he says, well, as long as you can see, there's solar power. And I had a real epiphany about how well the sun worked, how much energy we get from it, that even on an overcast day, you can get that much power. And of course, solar cells are so much better now. I know a lot more about the issue. So I kept thinking about one of the solutions to the system change, climate change that we're always talking about is renewable energy. And there it was laid out for me way back then. And the other thing I thought about is WBAI used to be on Wall Street on the East River side, and I saw Superstorm Sandy come in. I saw it zoom across South Street and eventually totally cover the traffic light on the corner of Wall Street and South Street. It was totally submerged. And to think about those two things amidst all this wonderful energy of, there's a great cross-section of ages, young and old, and a lot of different kinds of people, and it's really nice to see. And it's to energize ourselves that we can see that we're not the only ones who feel this way. Just as anybody watching this realizes you're not the only one who feels this way. And I tell you, it's a great reason alone to come to an action like this. Be with people just like you.